Hey, this is a video for a 2002 F150. A lot of videos like this online, but here's mine. This is about switching over the truck from AC to heat if your blend door hinge has broken and you don't feel like installing a new blend door. So quick, easy little fix here. So first thing I'm going to do is open the glove box here. Alright, as you can see, I've already cut away some plastic, but I'm going to go ahead and put something in here. I just use this handy board to prop it open. Okay, now it's out of my way. So I've already gone in and I put in a little strut to hold the blend door in one position for AC in the summer. That's what these two screws are about. And I'll open that up and I'll show you that. And but what I'm doing now, because it's getting chilly outside, is I'm going to go ahead and switch it back. So this video is going to show you how to do that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a 8mm socket, and I'm going to take out this screw right here. Then I'll open this up, which I've already cut out, right? And then then you'll see what this strut that I put in is about, and I'm going to take out these two screws and take out that strut. Okay, so I got that 8mm screw out. Here, this is the area that I cut open, right? It's like a little door. And this, you see this strut in here. This is going in, and it's holding the blend door closed. Okay? Swung over to the right that way and closed. And that's what channels the air across the evaporator and allows my AC to cool the car. Okay, so I need to reverse that, so I'm going to take out these screws, remove this strut, swing the door back over to the other position, and then secure it in place. And that way I'll have heat for the winter. This strut that I took out, as you can see, this is a homemade job. You can see that it's made from some sort of decking bracket. I think it was a 90-degree decking bracket. I cut it using my Dremel tool to the shape that I wanted. I angled this end here so that when it goes in, it fits right in at the right angle. And then I screwed it right in here, right into this plastic in the evaporator casing, right? Okay, you got a lot of room in here. Okay, evaporator's way back behind there, but just screwed it right in there. So it's angled so that it goes back in. Flip that blend door over here towards the dash, all the way here to the left, right? I'm pushing it all the way to the left. Now if you come over here, right next to my little cutout door here that I made, I have a screw hole there that I put in. I'm just going to drop a generic screw in there. Okay, I'm going to screw it in until I'm sure that my glove box is going to be able to close. And just having this in position like that is going to hold that blend door in place for the winter and channel my warm air. Okay, I'm going to do that now. So now I got this screw in here. That was like a big 2-inch screw. Let's see, can you see it inside there? Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's just sticking through. And just that is, I put it in on an angle, kind of going that way, okay? Kind of on an angle so that it is directly holding the blend door flush towards the dashboard. In other words, towards the passenger compartment. That way that blend door can't flip over and go back to where it's, you know, going to channel cold air. We want it channeling hot air. So the next thing I'm going to do, now that that's in there, on this thing, don't over tighten it, because remember, you're not really screwing into anything. You're screwing through this plastic, but you're not really screwing into anything. You know, so there's no point over tightening it, and all you're going to do if you keep turning it, you're just going to remount that hole, and then it's going to be loose. You don't want it to be loose. Keep it, you know, don't go nuts with it. Just bring it up so that the head of the screw is flush to the plastic, and stop right there. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, put this little door back, the door that I cut out, and I'm gonna drop in that 8mm screw right here. Then I'm gonna take some of that aluminum or tin thermal tape, and I'm gonna seal up this hole. Now you see I got my 8mm hex head screw back in place. My little cutout door is back in position. Now I got to take that thermal tape and seal up and over, and that'll be a done deal. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Here on this little job to move the blend door over manually to the position where I'm going to get hot air coming into the passenger compartment. So I move this over when it's getting to the colder months, and then you can always reverse this process, which is in another video that I have, which is moving the blend door over to get cold air so that you get AC in the summer. This is if your blend door hinge has broken and you really don't feel like going out and buying a new blend door, which you can buy a replacement blend door. They're like 80 bucks. They come from Dorman. But this is if you really don't feel like dropping a dime and don't mind investing, probably 15 minutes 2 times a year. Okay, so closing up here, I put on this thermal tape, sealed up the cutout that I made. Next thing I'm going to do, get rid of my little brace here, close up my glove box. Remember, to close up the glove box, I got to move this little tab over. Right? Alright, now, boom. Nobody's any the wiser. Nobody can see this. If you open up your glove box, somebody would have to be really curious and say, oh, let me move this tab over here. And then you can see that there's been some work done, but nobody's going to do that. You and I know that. So enjoy your warm air. Thanks for watching Boss Fixes. Tools you needed for this job: Phillips screwdriver, Dremel, indispensable for many of these, do-it-yourself kind of jobs. I like these kind of fiber discs. They last a little longer than the ceramic ones, and they snap on. They're really great. You can get them at Home Depot. 8mm socket and socket wrench. That's all you need. Oh, and some kind of brace. I just use this piece of wood from a piece of furniture, it looks like. Some kind of brace to hold the glove box open. And last thing is this Scotch tinfoil tape, thermal tape. Excellent stuff, sticks real well, has a lot of applications. Alright, thanks for watching Boss Fixes. Enjoy.